Elizabeth. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutritionist, and today I have an intermediate or advanced full body stretching workout. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to help contribute, if you go to my channel page, in the About, there's a link for donations. Before we begin, I have an inspirational phrase to share with you. It says, "Do not let fear of losing be greater than your excitement of winning." And I like this because, a personal story, my son, he wanted to play baseball, and he had asked about it for a few years, and then finally he got to play, and he was excited and enthusiastic about it at first, but then before his tryout, he started crying, and he was concerned that he wouldn't be any good at it, and that people would laugh at him for it. And at first, I was like a little taken back because, you know, he had talked about it for so long, and then now suddenly he was upset. And so I told him that even if he is not really great at hitting the ball, that he still might be good at something else, like outfield or pitching. And that's with anyone, for anything. You can't let your competitiveness or being worried about whether you have talent keep you from doing something. Because if you never try, you're obviously never going to be talented at it, because how will you know if you never try? And then on top of that, you can get better at anything, even if you're not talented at it, if you work hard and you practice. And when you go to do something, if you focus on enjoying the experience and improving yourself and becoming better at it, then I feel like that's the point. And some people would feel differently. All my brothers played sports growing up, like baseball and football, and their father was very critical on their performance. He always played them up or put them in a league above them, and wanted them to do well, and would say things like phrases like, "Winning isn't the only thing." No, winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. And things along those lines. Really competitive person. And it did help them become really good at the sports, but at the same time, you know, I want my child to enjoy their experience. And with that being said, there is another phrase about birds that says that if only the birds with the most beautiful voice sang in the mornings, there would be very quiet mornings. And so the point when learning to do something is not always to be the best at it, which sounds ridiculous, I know. But the thing is, you can learn and you can share your joy of something with other people, even if you guys aren't the best at it. And sometimes thinking to yourself that the only reason I want to do this is if I become great at it, then you'll not start anything, because so few people become the best at something, so it's better just to enjoy the experience of doing. So with that being said, we can begin our workout. So we begin on the floor, and we're going to be doing wide seated twist. So with this wide seat here, you're going to twist from side to side. And if you can, challenge yourself to go a little further every time, and we're going to alternate for 12. The next thing that I have is a variation of the intense puppy pose. So it's going to stretch the pecs and the chest as well as the back. So what you're going to do is you're going to push down on the floor like you're going to do a push-up, but you'll be in your intense puppy pose. If you push down into the floor, you feel a little bit of a greater stretch. The next thing that we have is a variation of the reclined twist. So what you're going to do is you're going to place your hands up like you're going to do a back bend, but then drop your legs to one side. And by doing this, you're going to stretch in between your shoulder blade and that part that's hard to stretch. It's like directly on the shoulder blade. Sometimes foam rollers can get that spot, or a little mobility ball, but not everybody has those. So when you're ready, switch. The next thing that we have is a cookie sit leg pull. So you're going to begin in your cookie sit and then pull up on your leg, and this is going to stretch the hamstring. When you're ready, switch. Next, we have a wide angle found in revolved. So you're going to go back into your wide sit and then bring your hands around to your foot. When you're ready, switch. Next, we have a hand clasp spinal twist. So, you begin with your spinal twist, which looks like so. And then you're going to put your hand through on each side. When you're ready, switch. Next, we have an easy cross. So we're going to sit in this easy pose here. Bring one hand to one knee, and then lean across. Now when you're ready, switch. Next, we're going to go into down dog. We're going to begin with pedaling of the feet for 20. And then you're going to reach across to your opposite leg for a lat stretch. stretch when you're ready. Then that concludes our intermediate to advanced full body stretch. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube under Wellness by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.